He's been consistent. He's been consistent, getting the ball down the field, going over his reads. He's done a great job just doing what they need him to do, and obviously they've scored some points in some ball games, and he's brought them back, and so he's played well for being the third quarterback and not coming into the season with any expectations.
It looked like you took a pretty hard hit maybe in their last play there. Are you okay? Or?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Richard, I don't know if you've heard much about this rugby star that's coming here and thinking about playing American football. I mean, in general, do you think a guy that is a star in rugby in Australia could make the transition and play in the NFL?
I guess maybe. It depends on, what position he's trying to play. Obviously the rules are a little bit different. But if they can grasp the concepts and football is strategically different than rugby. But if he can grasp the strategic part of the game, I think he'll be fine. But that's to be seen. Obviously it's a different level of play, a different type of play. So the game is a little bit different, but if he can adjust, I think he'll be fine.
How would you be as a rugby player?
I don't know. I don't really know the rules for rugby, so I think I'll be all right though.
Does it change when you go up against a team that doesn't have as established a quarterback, that doesn't have as prolific a receiver? Does it change the way you guys prepare and look at execute?
Not at all. Not at all. You still have to prepare. You still have to do the same thing. You still have to get your tendencies, get prepared, schematically get prepared for what they like to do, because this is the NFL, and every NFL team is good, and every NFL team can make plays and change ball games. So you prepare just the same.
When Aaron got hurt Sunday, how much did you welcome Aaron? I get Bryant wherever he goes on the field.
I guess the same as anything else. I didn't. I just do what the coach tells me to do. In a situation, coach asked me to follow him around. So you do your job as effectively as you can, and you see how the game plays out. But it was fun.
People that say, well, he only stays on one side of the field. Did that, in your mind, say, okay, I can play anywhere, it's just the scheme that
I don't care about that either way. I don't care about what people say. They don't pay my bills or have any effect on what I do. Like I said, I just do what the coaches tell me to do. If they tell me to follow a guy, I follow a guy. If they tell me to stay on the left, I stay on the left. If they tell me to play cover 2 safety, I play cover 2 safety. Whatever they ask me to do, I do.
Is there any difference at all when you line up on the right side as opposed to the left?
It's a little bit different. Obviously it's different side of the field, different shoulder you're looking over, different foot you're breaking off of. But, at the end of the day, you can do it. You just have to train yourself.
From Channel 9 Australia, for people back home who are trying to grasp the strategic nature of the NFL, how many plays would, approximately would somebody have to learn from coming from a sport like rugby league to come to the NFL? I mean, how many plays do they have to know and grasp on the field?
It depends. It depends on if you're talking about defensively or offensively. There's obviously different offenses. Playbooks can be that thick, and some playbooks can be that thick. Defensively, you have to understand where you need to be on the field. Are we playing man? Are we playing zone? What kind of zones are you playing? Are we blitzing? What changes on the blitz? If you never played football, it'd be tough for you to walk into and grasp right away. If you've never played even as a kid, Papa Warner or anything like that. But I'm sure he's played at some level and has the basic concepts down. But if he's offensively, it can get real complicated.
Richard Thurl's, kind of been your protege a little bit. I mean, if he had to come in and start this week, would you be confident in him?
Yeah, I'd be really confident in him. I'd be confident in any of our guys. Obviously Marcus Burley played fantastic last week in the role that he had to step into. Deshaun Shedd, the Swiss Army knife of sorts, could step in there and play well. And Thurl, just the same. He could step in there and do a great job for us. So, yeah, we're really confident in our guys and their ability to step in and play right away.
Are the DBs, are you getting pretty excited for Simon to get that chance whenever it comes, just because so far he hasn't been on the field for game action yet?
Yeah, we're really excited for him. He played well in the preseason. Obviously, he's been able to do a great job in preparation. Obviously it sucks that, he got banged up a little bit these last couple of years, but it's really exciting that he'll get a chance to get out there and play and show what he can do.
You guys' third down defense, the percentages kind of over the course of the season. And I'm wondering, just big picture looking at it, has there been anything different on third down? How do you guys improve that this season?
I don't think we worry about it. Obviously you're trying to get stops, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This is the NFL. They made some plays. I don't think we were very good last year on third down, and we won the Super Bowl. So, third down isn't as huge of a factor. Obviously, we try to stop them as best we can, but, at the end of the day, you just got to make plays when they're there.
Evaluation overall of the defensive performance so far this year? Does it seem to have been as disruptive as last year?
I think it's been fine. I think it's been fine. I think we've played good football. Obviously these games have always come down to the last couple plays, and anytime you have a chance to win the ball game at the end, you're doing pretty good. So I think we did fine. Obviously, a little bit more conservative approach by teams and running the ball, and we've had our mistakes here and there, but overall I think we played pretty good defense.
Do you think that conservative approach is going to make it harder to get turnovers the same way you did last year, or do you feel like that's still coming, that you're going to get?
I think we'll be fine. I think at the end of the day we'll be able to get our plays and get our opportunities, and win ball games.
You guys seem to provide kind of an intimidation factor. Do you think that's still there with?
I didn't think about it before, and I don't think we think about it now. I think we just go out there and play our style of football, and let the chips fall where they may.
You lose a guy like Bobby, but then you have a guy like KJ to step in. How nice is that?
Oh, it's fantastic. KJ can play all the linebacker spots, and I think throughout his time here, he's played all linebacker spots. And, it sucks to lose Bobby for any amount of time, because it's how dynamic a player he is. But it's a blessing to have guys like KJ and Malcolm Smith to be able to step in and us not lose too much of a beat, and those guys are going to be able to play excellent football, get more opportunities in less time, switch it off, I think, which frustrates both of those guys, but they'll get their chance to shine. So, it's really exciting.
You have inexperienced teammates in secondary. Do you ever get the urge to talk to the front seven and say, "Hey guys, how about a sack"?
Not really. Everybody, rushing coverage works together. If we cover them down long enough, they'll get pressure, and if they get pressure, we'll get home. We'll get the ball. So I think everybody works together in that sense, and I think they're doing a great job, and we're doing a great job. Things just don't always fall your way, and when they start to fall our way, it'll be great.
What's it like to have your own Fathead?
It's pretty cool. You wait for that for a while. you know, I was waiting for that call. I was like, man, what do you got to do to get a fathead around here? And then eventually they call. It's pretty cool.
Anything else?
Thanks, Rick. Thank you.